So hello and welcome to today's lesson. It's going to be solving equations. Remember we had solved equations earlier, but now we want to get some equations that involve fractions. Like for example, we can be given a quarter W plus 3 is equivalent to 5. A quarter W plus 3 is equal to 5. So what we do, learner, is that we group like terms together by getting this 3 and subtracting from this side. Because this is plus 3, once it crosses the equal sign, it becomes minus 3. So this is going to be minus 3. So this is going to be a quarter W is equals to 5 minus 3, 2. From there, learner, we multiply both sides by the value of the LCM, which is 4. And therefore, you are going to remain with 1 times W. W is equals to 8. So your answer is going to be W is equals to 8. We'll do another example. Example B, 3 in the bracket X plus 2 is equals to 7. So now what are we supposed to do? Whenever you're given a question that involves brackets, remember brackets means multiplication. Therefore, this number outside here is going to multiply each number alone. So 3 times x, we write the value here is 3x, plus 3 times 2 is going to be 6. And then you say 7. Therefore, now from there you group like terms together. This is plus 6. Plus 6 gets to the other side and becomes minus 6. It was plus here. Once it crosses the equal sign, it changes the sign to become the opposite side, which is a negative sign. So 3x is equal to 7 minus 6, which is 1. So divide by 3, divide by 3. So the value of x is equals to a third. The value of x is equals to a third. Let's continue with our examples. You can also be given half cube minus 1 is equals to 6. So learner, remember, grouping like terms together. Let's group them. This one looks like this one. So we are going to take this plus the sign to the other side of the equal sign. And that is going to be negative. Crossing the equal sign is going to be plus 1. So this is going to be half cube is equals to 7. From there, multiply with the LCM. The LCM is 2. 2, you multiply here by 2. So 1 times q is equals to 7 times 2, which is 14. So the value of q is 14. Another example, learner. Doing 3 into n. 3 into n plus 2n is equivalent to 18. 3 into n plus 2n is equivalent to 18. Remember what I told you, learner? Each number inside the bracket is supposed to multiply by the number outside the bracket. So 3 times n, you get 3n, plus 3 times 2n is 6n, is equivalent to 18. From there, learner, we put them together. 3 plus 6 is 9n, plus is equals to 18. Divide by 9, divide by 9. So the value of n is 2. So n is equals to 2. You can have more examples. Like can be given q divided by 4 is equivalent to 6. Remember we have done this before, learner. So what are we supposed to do? Remember over. Over comes in here. Whenever we have this kind of division, we write the one that we say something over. So this is going to be q over 4 is equivalent to 6. When you have written it like that, now you can be able to calculate it very fast. What you need is to multiply both sides by the LCM, which is 4. And this cancels, you remain with q. So our q is equal to 6 times 4, which is 24. So your answer becomes 24 in that case. We can have another question, like for example, can be given 2m minus 9m plus 10m is equivalent to 12. So this is how you can be able to do this question. Grouping like terms together here, Lana. This has a positive sign, negative, positive, positive. So you take this, you add this first. Remember the issue of body mass. Brackets of division, multiplication, addition. Addition comes before subtraction. So you are going to do number 1, addition. So you are going to do 2m plus 10m. Now you bring your subtraction sign there, is equivalent to 12. So what will happen is that 2m plus 10m is going to be 12m minus 9m is equals to 12. That is going to give you 12 minus 9 is going to be 3. M is equals to 12. Divide by 3, divide by 3. Therefore, our M is going to be 4. Our M is going to be 4. So whenever you're given more than one operation means signs. If signs are mixed, addition and subtraction in one equation, remember to use body mass. Let addition come first. So you pick the numbers of addition sign together first, then subtract what remains there. So that's very, very important. Because if you do not do that, Dana, you are likely to miss that question. Not because we don't know, but because we have confused the signs. Maybe you pick some other 2 questions before I give you an exercise here, where you have a question like 6 multiplied by half x, then plus 1 is equals to 15. Now this is very, very important. 6 half x plus 1 is equals to 15. So what does that mean, Lara? This means 6 times this. So 6 times half x plus 6 times 1 plus 6 is equals to 15. Now this one can be simplified. Remember, 2, 1 by 2, 3. That is going to give you 3x plus 6 is equivalent to 15. That means 3x, this is plus 6, it must go on the other side and becomes minus 6. So this becomes 3x is equivalent to 15 minus 6, that is going to be 9 over 3 over 3. Therefore, our value of x is going to be 3. So the value of x in that case is going to be 3. Maybe I add you more questions, few questions here. You can also be given a question like 2n subtract 1.5 n is equivalent to 16. 2n subtract 1.5 n is equivalent to 16. So this is going to be, now this line can be written in a form that is a mixed fraction, a prime fraction. That is going to be 2n minus, if you multiply this, is going to give you 3 over 2, n is equal to 16. So that you get a denominator. So from there, now look here, there are 2 numbers here. But all these numbers must be multiplied by the denominator, by the LCM. So the LCM is 2. So multiply here by 2, multiply here by 2, multiply here by 2. Now, Lana, you realize that the number that you have multiplied with 2 here is the one that cancels. Don't cancel this one. So that this one now becomes 2 times 2n becomes 4n minus this now cancelling this 3n is equals to 32. In that case now. So this will be 4n minus 3n is going to be n is equals to 32. So your answer is going to be 32. So that's how we do it, Lana. Maybe I give you the last question before I give you an exercise. And that is going to be a question like you have a question here. 2 into 2p subtract p plus 3p close the bracket minus 40 is equal to 4. Lana, let's do this question. Do it right. So this is going to give you 4p. This is 2 times negative p minus 2p. The sign is going to be minus. plus 2 times 3p, 6p, then this minus 40 is equals to 24. From there, we put like terms together. The ones that have addition first. The ones that have addition first. This is plus, this is plus. So if you're going to 24p plus 6p, this minus 2p is minus 40 is equal to 24. If you add this line, it's going to give you 10p minus 2p minus 40 is equal to 24. Therefore, 10p minus 2p is 8p minus 40 is equal to 24. You must move here by steps. So this is going to be 8p minus 40 is equal to 24. This is plus minus 40. Crossing the equal sign becomes plus 40. So this becomes 8p is equal to 64. Divide by 8, divide by 8. So the value of p is going to be 8. 64 divided by 8 is 8. And so therefore, our learner, the p is equivalent to 8. So without wasting much time, I want to give you an exercise that you're going to carry out even during the weekend, because it's going to be a weekend. So exercise 30. Exercise 30. That is on page 41. Page 41. Questions running from number 1 to 25. Question number 1 to 25. I want you to try these questions. Follow what you have said here on the board, and you'll be able to realize that the questions are so easy that you can be able to handle all of them. So until next time, learner, I want to wish you well. Stay at home, stay busy, and stay safe. Thank you.